That's right. It's Wednesday. We're not even supposed to be here, but here we are. We have a special guest tonight with us. And of course, here's Mr. Harshman and myself. And tonight, Miss Alexandra Thomas, the lovely Alexandra Thomas, which is just a tremendously awesome artist. We'll be talking with her tonight. So here we are. This is the Crayola Sec Harsh Reality. Everybody, welcome. And yeah, okay. Well, there you go, Harsh. It has been started. And we can't hear you. That's. Oh, wait, hang on. I messed up.
Of course. Hold on. We gotta have this more realistic. It's running away.
You gotta turn your background off so they can see it. I mean, it keeps like disappearing into the background. It's just kind of strange.
It's a clear squirrel with some smoky quartz in it.
I mean, I've seen it before and it looks great, but turn the background off, Harsh, just for like 5 seconds.
Fine, I'll turn the background off, you ADHD ridden.
How is it? Okay, so you disappearing into the background is me being ADHD. That's not how it works. There you go. Okay, now we can see it.
See the Squirrely Hideaway logo right there.
That's me.
Of course.
That's me.
The painting of this beautiful painting was made all because I had a few $100 and some envy toward everyone's favorite frog-addicted musician, Zachary Sonny Edwards, who we love to death. Mm-hmm. When I saw that, I'm like, damn it, I want one of those.
and if you look at my background, that's actually the one hanging on my wall in my studio now. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't reach it from here. Although,
or find it.
Yeah. So you can see it in the background. So there you go.
You got those alligator arms. Jesus Christ.
They're not 8 feet long. Thank you very much.
No, you're only like 6'3", 270, but you can't reach for a painting. And welcome to the Crayola Sec Harsh Reality. Everyone. The art, the craziness with the artists. As you would know, because you gotta blend in everything together, reality and what you want to believe, what you want to perceive. So.
Mm-hmm.
I think no. Jack goes Swan or Mini Bonk. Well, you couldn't see it well at first because Harsh wouldn't turn his background off. But it's actually a squirrel with smoky quartz in it. But you know what? I think bong manufacturing might be beneficial. It might be something to explore.
Yeah. And so that's what. And so anyway, that's what. How is it like being an artist in this crazy world?
It's wild.
Because you got the craziness of myself, the craziness of Scott, and you're the
craziness
artist.
Craziness
of me. Yeah.
I feel like to be an artist, you have to be a little crazy.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's how you got the beautiful paintings you've made as our backgrounds. Mm-hmm. And how'd you get into this field anyway? Because I always.
That's a long story. Only because I've always dabbled in certain just different various types of art, but I would always super ADHD, right? Just like Scott here, where it's like I'll pick up a hobby and I'll get really, really enveloped in it for like a month, and then I'll be like, man, I'm done. And then I might pick up later, or might not. But like jewelry is something that I've always kind of stuck with, but off and on because mental health things, and kind of just would fall into these realm of like not creating anything. But in the last couple of years, I finally took control of that, and now I'm like, I'm going. I'm actually making this a career, and it's making me extremely happy.
That's beautiful, and I'm happy to hear that. So, what do you think was the turning point that led you to that career point?
To wanting to just like be self-sufficient, because I've always worked an insane amount of time, like per week. I've always worked a lot, and I still work a lot, but I really like what I do besides my art, because like I work in the mornings pretty much, and then I come
Right.
home. I'm able to like just be enveloped in that, and I actually have the energy to do it. And
Right. No more late nights at the studio.
yeah, well, no more
Mhm.
late nights at bars in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I've always just been in that field, and it's just I wake up in the morning, and morning time isn't my best creative time. So like I would like kind of just do nothing and then go to work and then go to bed. So now I got all this time and I got this energy, and I'm like, I'm freaking going, man.
That's the way to go. And that's what it is because people don't realize is art is a very important aspect of life.
Oh yeah.
Like we see what happens in cultures where art is non-existent. And it's a very monotonous and it becomes a very monotonous culture where people just start having, people start thinking the same and they start following the same and they just stay in the
Like,
same box and then they're unable to have any sort of abstract thought whatsoever.
mhm, absolutely. Uh,
So so why do you think art helps and why do you think art helps like break the mold, like break people out of the box, so to speak?
because it shows your uniqueness. Like everybody has it in them. Everybody has something within them that they haven't like tapped into yet, or they have tapped into. And but the thing is, it's ever flowing. Like once you really dig down in that hole deep enough to where you hit that crater, it's like, and it just explodes. And if you don't plug it up, then it'll keep flowing.
Well, that's so true because now creativity is important, and I think a lot of people, myself included, tend to forget that. I mean, now I haven't forgotten it lately because of all the artwork, but for a while I did. And it's just important. Like, what do you think the best way is to get people like to keep in touch with their creative side, so to speak?
I mean, honestly, I think what it is too, like I have people that will come up to me like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I'm like, have you tried? They're like, yeah, but like I'm not good at it. I'm like, you're not good at it because you're just not, you know, first off, you're thinking about too much about what the outside world wants to see and not what you want to create. And when you start thinking about what other people think about it, you're diminishing your own power. And
Right,
and sometimes you just have to just fucking just splat paint on a wall, or just make a piece of jewelry that somebody's going to like. You
right,
might not like it very much, but somebody out there is gonna see what you created, and they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, I love that." And like, might not be everybody, because art is subjective. So it's like
right.
people might like it, people might not. And and that's just with people too, like not everyone's gonna like you,
No,
you
and nor
know?
do you want everyone to like you.
Exactly. So just
From
just create. And like, even if you think you're not good at it, I mean, with practice, you can be good at anything.
right. Absolutely, and that's the thing most people don't realize. It's like the more you work at something, the better it is. But speaking of practice and speaking of art, yeah, let's just jump to it. What do you think your favorite art piece you've ever made? Like, what is a favorite art piece you've ever made? If you had a
That's
rank,
that's really, really hard. Um
I would say
that's
that would be hard for her to say just for the simple fact that as an artist, she's probably got some type of special connection with every piece of art she's ever done.
that is true.
There's yeah. I make these really cool wire wraps that I started making. I call them secret squirrel clips. They basically double as a pendant. They look like a pendant, right? But it's actually a roach clip, and you can never tell unless you show somebody. And I put little lava beads in there because you could dip essential oils into it so you can't smell like the resin smell. Like I really
Mm,
like making those because think they're super unique. But besides that, there was a painting that I actually just sold at event I did this weekend that I just absolutely loved. Um, but I don't know, man. Like that's really hard to say because yeah, I feel like everything that I make, I just kind of fall in love with. Like, do I have that piece over here? No, I don't. Um, but yeah, I'm making my mom a really, really big painting right now, which I haven't finished yet.
oh
Uh,
wow,
but I love my mom. She's my biggest supporter. She really is. She is like, sh- she just amps me up, and she like comes to my events, and she's just like my little helper squirrel. And I just, I without her support and like the support of my family and my friends, like they've all been like really, really there for me. Because honestly, this is the first year I've actually done professional events or I've been professional, and it's like it's a whole new world. But the painting I'm making for my mom is because she had this really giant canvas that she just did not like. So I just kind of just went at it one day and made some weird shit, and I really like it because I think I like it so much because she's super excited about it, and I really need to get over there and finish it up because I just haven't had any time.
Yeah, I can tell because I mean, between the paintings I want to commit, people like me want to commission you for the paintings, other people want to commission you for, and the paintings the guy to the right of you wants to commission you for, the paintings want to commission you for. I don't know how you have any free time.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I don't know, man. I do a lot. Like my between my full time job, I'm a shipping manager at Go Brewing, which is a non alcoholic brewery, and
Right.
and it is freaking awesome. I know you know about it,
Yeah,
but
I was there. That's where I picked up the Scott's
yep.
paint,
Mhm.
non-alcoholic brewery, and I ordered a beer. I'm like, wait a second, 1.2% of beer.
Yeah, oh, it's
Interesting.
really cool, like, they're doing really good things, but, what's funny about your guys' paintings is that, so your guys' paintings are my hardest paintings because I'm not that kind of painter. I'm more of a splat some shit, like,
Right.
draw some weird shit, but, like, doing, like, fine detail or, like, lettering stuff, man, that I thought the microphone was gonna take me the longest time on yours, Scott, but to be honest, let me tell you what right now, that white circle with the paint, took me about a week and a half to make it that
Well,
like a perfect circle.
well, it was definitely a week and a half in the waiting because that was done perfectly.
Thank you. But yeah,
That
like,
was
you guys is like what I like about them too is that they challenged me, and I appreciated that because as I would fit it was like finally finished with Scott's, like, I was like, "I feel like I got this now," like, I feel like I can
yeah.
do this more and more, so it makes you feel good.
Yeah, and you
Uh,
actually didn't take long at all to do mine, which was very surprising because Harsh told me one weekend, "Oh, I'm gonna get this the." Because I had seen his and I was like, man, that thing looks awesome. I love that. I'd like to get one made for me. And he goes, like a few days later, he's, oh, by the way, I talked to Alex. She's gonna go ahead and make the painting, and I'm gonna take care of it and all this other stuff. And I was like, really? And then he showed me the first draft of it. And I was like, wow, that was fast.
Eh,
Because you're not expecting it to just turn around that quick. And then all of a
I
sudden,
feel like it took me
here it
forever.
is. It
I
was
really felt
quick.
like it
well,
took me fucking forever. I kept being like, "Harsh, one more week."
I don't know. It was pretty quick though. It's like I was about to say. It's like you with mine. Like I was just like, you know what? I'm glad I'm glad it happened the way it did because I was just like, yes, that was like the perfect pain. Because the minute it was like Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm like, or Indigenous Days Peoples Week or whatever you want to call it, and I'm just like, I have to have this painting in my house, and I'm so glad she finished it. By then, I'm like, yes.
Oh my god, you didn't even tell me that.
Yeah, that's why do you think I like drove on like drove on Octon. I'm like, I'm out here. Let's go. Let's go. I'm on Ogden. Let's go. I don't need a. Yeah, I don't care about nothing. I nothing else. I'm like, I gotta have this. I'm I'll pay extra. I don't care. This is great. Like this, beautiful. Bellissimo. That's a
Thank
plus. I
you.
mean, that's right. And
Yeah,
that
and
was also the day you got me hooked onto those damn smoothies from Smoothie King. So.
Oh, dude, man, I tell you what, those motherfuckers take all my money.
no,
I
Uh,
yeah, but Harsh is just so impressionable. Don't let him fool you. He's just he's easily led into like white panel vans that say free candy on the side of them and stuff
no,
like
I'm
that. So I
not.
mean, it's
That only happened once. I'm just kidding. No, no. I will say I
only
did.
takes once, right?
Yeah, right. Anyway, I will say no. It is cool because I will say I was easily impressionable in one aspect. Like when I saw Zachary Sonny Edwards' painting, and I was like, damn, I want something like that. Why does the Frog Addict get this? Why does he get that? I want something like that.
Yeah, I've had
I
two other people like hit me up about them too, and I'm like, I mean, let me know when you're ready.
And then to top it off, whenever I saw it, I was like, oh man, I need to get one of these too. And Harsh was like, okay, well then signs for everybody, you know.
Exactly.
Signs for everybody.
Joe Logan is
That's so
wanting
funny,
to know is
Look at
if
this.
you're able to show some more of your art. Oh, that is so awesome. That is so cool.
So it was on my. So I have this little like this like TV stand thing that I use for painting, and I pulled it out to put my laptop on it, and yeah, I found this. This is because that's why I used to trace it and just like look at, so I get the
So
size
cool.
right.
Right. And
Joe wants to know. Joe wants to know if you're able to show some more of your art. If you don't mind showing
some of your because if you want to see some of her art, you just look there. That's her art right there. See, there you go.
I got a lot of art behind me too, and stuff.
Yeah, the background behind Harsh and the background behind me is hers. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. I really like that one.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Yeah. What's cool too is so all of my paintings, I use. This is actually really cool. So whenever I do like paint pours or anything messy, I always put like plastic down, and then I wait for the paint to dry, and then I take the paint and I make like little recycled pendants out of paint.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
they're like a lot of fun to make. Like the one I'm wearing too.
Let me see.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. That's so cool that you're so talented. You get to wear your own paintings and your own and your like own artwork. Woo! Is that curate? What is that?
That's just paint.
It's leftover paint.
Leftover paint.
Yeah, there's one part.
I basically just cut it and like put it into a bezel, and then I put a glass dome over the top, so to protect it. I also, you guys were like these. I did these the other night, and I was like having way too much fun in the boiler room. I was making a fucking mess, but I made these mirrors that I got. So I get majority of my stuff from Goodwill, and I basically just revamp everything I get. So I'll get like trays, these mirrors, I'll get canvases, stuff like that. So,
oh, that's cool.
The lighting.
And now let there be light. Oh, that's cool.
Let there be light.
Yeah, I just like went really fucking nuts one night, and I just started throwing paint on these things. And
that looks cool though. I like that.
I love that.
I gotta fix those up. I have to put like a thing on the back. But like I was saying about trays and stuff, I made this fucking thing. It's really weird.
Ooh.
I wish I had like better light in here. Oh, actually, I think you guys would really like this. So I wanted to do something with this box that I found. Right?
Yes.
So I did a fucking pour in it last night.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn light. Yeah. That one is like
Heart Honer, I know you're watching. Stop ignoring my messages in your inbox, sir, before I beat you up.
That's would that be considered a racial beating?
You see, look, I got him. He's there now.
Hi.
Heart Honer, I would like for you to meet Miss Alexandra Thomas, the person who's single-handedly
Alex, don't do Alexandra.
The person that's single-handedly responsible for the paintings in our backgrounds. And we're talking about art, and I figured you would be a great person to bring on board with us tonight to talk about art with us.
Yeah, because
the pleasure and honor. Amazing work, by the way. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like that's sort of the things. Like y'all don't know how everyone else with the sign printing. I mean, it's all computerized. It's all that artistry has been taken away from the sign. There is no sign makers. For her to actually do these sort of things, and I know how tough It is too. I just started to try to paint too, because like
Yeah.
and it. I
You
got.
gotta turn off your background,
Yeah, you
man.
got to turn off your background. We've learned with experience through Harsh Med.
Oh my God! Wait, stand up, stand up and show that to me.
There you go.
Okay, that
He disappeared. Oh, there he
I
is.
gotta keep my head in there.
That is amazing.
That
But
is
yeah,
amazing.
no, to get the straight lines and the perfect circle and
It's a pain in the ass, right?
Hats off to you. It's such an
Yours
amazing.
looks
Like
Yeah.
if it could get close, which I can't. It's really
FYI, I remember tagging Alex in some of Hart's postings of his paintings.
Well,
And,
I used different medium then. I was using markers. That's how I got the crispness. I threw a brush in my hand. It's just garbage.
Oh my God, that's how I feel too. You also have to get the right brushes, man. Like you have to get if you want to like lines like that or like whatever slick. You gotta get like a longer brush that's real, like it's like thin, but like longer brush. Like the shorter ones that are thin, they always fuck up. I realize that. I always
know. It's like I didn't want that paint to go there.
It looks really awesome though. I'm really glad you're starting to paint. Like that's I like that concept that you did.
He does these threaded pieces of artwork too that is just all geometrical and they're freaking awesome.
Oh wait, I know you. Okay, because I see them on your posts.
Yes,
yes. I love your work. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Seriously, so freaking cool.
Yeah, but I what you did there behind Harsh there and what Scott has there, they're amazing shining examples, and they actually shine. Look how.
Yes,
that's resin,
absolutely.
Man. I've been trying to fucking get good with resin. It's a pain in the ass.
I mean, it looks amazing. I actually thought the one that Harsh had was made out of wood at first.
Yeah, canvas, man.
I know, and then whenever I saw it, I was like, "You got to be kidding me! That's canvas. It doesn't even look like canvas." That's what's so awesome about it. That's what I like the most about it.
Man.
So, did you make the frame for that, or
no? I honestly, I got they're reused canvases.
Basically, thanks Zach. I thank Zachary Sonny Edwards for ordering a piece of that art. If it wasn't for that frog addicted drummer, we would not have the beautiful masterpieces you see here tonight. So,
thank you, Zachary. Here, I'll show you. So I make coasters with board as well. With the resin.
You dabble in all sorts of different avenues, like
like these. This one's a whole set. Like I do sets of 4, basically.
I feel like ordering like a set of paint and like a canvas board and one of those like canvases. Just start painting it in the basement. Just
do it.
Go to the living room or something. Start doing it because I mean the whole coloring thing is nice, but that's just low level. Like
whatever, nothing's low level as long as
no, there's different. See, that's just like I don't know.
Well, I mean, drawing is different. Drawing from scratch is always like impressive. I'm saying like.
All right, I just got a special shout out to Mr. JC Bellick who's watching on YouTube right now. That is one of our other show members. Great night to you, Mr. JC Bellick. Well, I mean it's nighttime here, but
it's
pretty much everywhere right now.
But it's sort of like kind of like a screw you to like the what are you saying? Just because I use markers that I'm not an artist? Like that's but that's what the market.
Well, I mean, in your case, you're an artist. Well, in your case, you're an artist because you're actually creating something. I'm talking about if you're just like coloring something within the lines or something, like in this coloring books.
Well, that's coloring.
Right, that's not art. I mean, that being said, we might have to do a coloring show one of these days too for some of the musicians who actually want to do that. So I'm like, all right, come on the show, have a coloring like I don't know Monday morning or something, since that's the only time they're all free. So.
You don't know some of these musicians down here. If we give them colors, it might be a bad thing.
I bet you if we use paint, though, say if we use crayons,
that would be even
we'll
worse.
probably get the same result. But if we all use paint and you paint by numbers, we would all come up with a different paint.
If we use
Paint
paint,
by
but you can't do the number. You can't do the number.
hold on.
It
If
has to
we
be a
use
different
paint down here, somebody's going to wind up in jail. It's these musicians
vote
down
of confidence. A vote of confidence in the Baton Rouge music scene from one Scott Saunier Sr. There's your vote. That's what he thinks about you guys. Apparently,
no. I mean, none of us have any sense. I mean, it's very easy to get distracted, and then the next thing you know, we're like defacing statues and stuff. So it's not a good idea to give us any kind of paint or.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. This is like.
That is so funny.
I don't know. This is what happens. This is what happens. You
He even warned me before you got on. He's like, I might go on rants.
I know. He's talking about, well, if you brought us paint, we might just swallow the damn paint.
It's highly likely these people down here are weird. Okay, I mean, it's.
Do you think the art is coming up?
Get away from Florida, man.
Right. Alex and I are in the Chicagoland area. We know our fair share of weirdos.
We are the weirdos.
Well, that too, but some of them used to frequent Alex's old place of employment. We won't mention any names, but
JC Bellick says he's an artist in his own way. He used to edit photos on an app like Photoshop, and he still uses Photoshop today.
Oh, Photoshop is hard to use, so power to you. Photoshop is a pain in the ass, man.
He's commenting from our YouTube channel because he's blocked from Facebook yet again. I wonder why, Jay.
What'd you do?
Yeah, knowing Jay, anything's on the table.
Yeah.
Anything. Joe says, Country Joe Logan says, bet R should be good at painting if he relax and went with his heart. Well, it depends. I don't know.
Relax and go with your heart, man.
I mean, I like I said, it's been a while since I painted with anything. So
how'd you do that one? Was that a splash or did you?
I have a Lazy Susan. That's kind of shitty, but because I got it from Goodwill. And it's like doesn't stay together, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to do it. But basically, I keep just pouring color after I already mix it up with a medium and all that shit, and I just spin the shit out of it.
You did that with a Lazy Susan?
Yeah,
it's remarkable.
Except her Lazy Susan is asleep.
It's so fun too.
It's like she said it keeps falling apart, so technically it's not a Lazy Susan. It's more like a Sleepy Susan.
More like a dead Susan. It's a sleepwalking Susan.
Sleepwalking Susan. There you go.
Detrimental Susan.
JC says that he shared a photo of that rookie mistake. He shared a photo of Hoey's and they took it off and restricted. Rookie mistake.
Never show anything from Hoey's account ever. Never share anything. Don't look at it. If you see it run across your timeline, just delete it.
Just put it on hide. Ignore notifications. Put the account on snooze. Don't do that.
Wait, who?
Hoey gets away with it.
I don't know how he gets away with it.
He doesn't get away with it. That's why it's like on his 20,000th account. Because if he got away with it, he'd have the same account for he'd only have one or two accounts. Not like 20 trillion in a chat.
I was thinking about what Joe said though about Harsh would be great at painting if he went with his heart, and then I thought about it. If I tried that, I would probably wind up in a mental institution. So we don't want to go there.
Why would you just?
Art, I want to see more of these pendants and stuff. So you do metal work and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I actually do have one of the joint. Remember I told you the Secret Squirrel clips? So I make these things. They double as pendants, but they're also roach clips. Give me 1 second, right here.
She almost got you there, Scott.
Oh, look, it's right towards
halfway
Scott.
there to the bongs. She's got
I told her she needs to make mini bongs too. That's right.
So ready? So this is what they look like.
Oh, that's cool.
So it looks like a pendant, right?
Yeah.
Yup. But it's a rose clamp.
Oh, check that out. That's
Holy
cool.
See,
snap.
like that's like Victorian stuff. Everyone had fancy things. Everything was fancy.
Dude,
Oh yeah. So I was telling them too. So I put a lava bead right here. That's porous, and you can put essential oils into it, so it won't smell like resin.
What? Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty cool.
Because resin smells like it.
Because resin smells like ass. And that
man.
I have a couple of them.
J.C. Bellick says his parents used to own what's called a mushroom pendant, and it was
So
a
is
glass
that actually
pendant
wood?
with
That one?
a real mushroom inside.
Is that
A tiny-
wood behind it, holding it?
That's what?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's wood. Yeah.
No,
well,
this is what.
yeah.
How did they get?
You tricked us before. We gotta make
Okay.
sure now.
All right, so you make pendants and stuff. JC said his parents had like a glass pendant with a tiny mushroom inside of it. How do you put a mushroom inside of a glass pendant?
It's not glass, it's resin. Oh wait, oh no, it's like a glass blown one. Is it a glass mushroom inside of it?
No, he said it's like a little tiny, a real mushroom inside of it, a tiny one.
Resin.
It's interesting.
It looks like glass. Like how it's like what I use on your guys' paintings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it looks like glass. Let me see if I can find one right now here. Come on. It's easier to fucking pull off.
So like that. In case.
While up, Joe Logan says, mental institutions are full of people who are hiding somewhere safely away from us crackpots.
Actually, sir,
Yeah.
I beg to differ. We just haven't gotten caught yet.
Okay, so
That might be the case. That might be the case, you know.
do you see how
okay.
this pendant is clear at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's resin. This whole thing is resin, and I use a resin dyes. So I kind of just pour different colored resins into a mold, and then I top it with the white to clear at the top, and so you get that. Hi.
That's
See right
cool.
through. Yeah.
That's cool. I really like that.
The resin's fun. Resin's a lot of fun. That's what I made your squirrel out of. Harsh.
Yeah, it's
What's up, Gregory Mallard? How are you tonight?
that's the
So,
see.
like-
There you go. There's the resin right there. The resin art.
What was that thrown into a mold, or did you sculpt that?
So that one. So those. Yeah, they're silicone molds.
No, the squirrel.
Oh no, that's a silicone mold. And then I
okay.
pour the resin into it.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's cool. I like
Thank you.
Is that metal? You bend all that metal?
Yeah, I hand wrap all of this. Yeah. I have this one too, and I also have this other one that was actually a custom, but the girl she couldn't get it, so it's like it's an adjustable like music note, so you can adjust that in your finger however you want, pretty much. Like you can move this up and down, around and around. And I have this guy. I only have a couple rings made right now because I haven't been focusing on rings, but rings used to be like what I actually shout out to my boy Keith. My boy Keith taught me how to make a ring 8 years ago, right? Like just taught me how to make a ring, and I went off from there. That's how I started wire wrapping. Like he taught me just the one ring, and I was like, all right, I'm going. And yeah, he's a freaking G. I love Keith. But yeah,
cool.
so you can literally do anything with wire. You just have to, it teaches you a lot of patience because it's unforgiving sometimes. Like right now, I'm starting like another one of these. But I normally do them in copper because copper is like I feel because silver is a little bit more fragile than copper. But so it took me a while to get that one to like be real strong. So now I'm just starting off. You literally just start off with 2 pieces of wire, and you wire wrap a little piece of wire around them, and then you put it in a circle, and then you got to form it now and then to be like however you want to form it down. Yeah. And it's a lot of weaving. Like my normal ones that I do are I don't have any right now because I sold them, but it's intense. It takes a long time. So it's like one of those things I'll bring with me to like it's like restaurants or bars or something. If I'm just going by myself, and I'll just sit there and just like just wrap away. I have ADHD, so I have to always be doing something, you know?
Right, sort of like the granny's knitting, but or crocheting.
Yes. By the way, anybody who can crochet, hats off
Sort
to
of
you.
amazing,
That stuff's hard. I always make them too tight because I'm used to wire.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was my mom would crochet. That was her thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome.
Hmm.
I love a good crocheted blanket or a scarf. Hit me up if you guys want to do any trades. Whoever's watching. I love art trades. Art trades are my favorite. Like,
Mm.
so, God, I want to get up again. But so there's a girl that I taught how to make a ring, kind of like how Keith taught me how to make a ring. Her name is Veronica, and she's beautiful. She owns Unnatural Nature on Etsy and Facebook. So you guys want to check her out. She's wonderful and amazing, beautiful
Who
human.
is this?
Her name is Veronica. She owns Unnatural Nature. So I taught her how to make a ring a few years ago, and kind of like how my friend taught me, she just went off with it, right? So we vended the same vend, my first actual vend, we vended the same one. And I saw one of her pendants, and I'm like, girl, if that is here at the end of the night, because I'm not gonna take your product. I'm like, I would love to do a trade with you. And she's like, bet. So at the end of the night, she walks over to me, she's like, and I'm like, choose whatever you want. And so she actually took one of the she took one of these moon pendants, and it was with like a blue agate that so this little guy has like a little geode in it, which is really cool. Like a little tiny geode. So she chose one of those, and I got her pendant. And I mean, you know what? I'm going to show you guys her pendant because she deserves to be shown off. One second.
JC Bellick says, don't watch YouTube tutorials about art. You might end up, like me, putting toothpaste and scratching it onto a disc and harder to repair it.
What years? How old are the tutorials he's watching? Like from 2003?
Do they still have CDs? Are y'all still using CDs in Australia? Is that what's going on here?
I haven't.
This is Veronica.
Very pretty.
And the name was Veronica.
Oh, come on, don't.
So, yeah. So it was. I guess what you were proud of.
Unnatural Nature is her page.
Like it took a lot of work to get those.
Was that a brain fart we just witnessed?
Yeah, I'm really bad at that, man. Sometimes, you know what's so funny? You know what I've done before? Like, I've looked at some of my best friends, and I would be like, what's your name again? And like, are you serious? Like, I'm dead fucking serious. Please help me right now. It's like, I will never forget your face. Sometimes I might forget your name.
Oh, don't worry. I'm crap with names too. I went to school with a guy for 2 years. Called him Hey You and come here.
Oh, dude. Oh my god, I've done that too. Or like if I forget someone's name and I need to introduce them to somebody else, like I'll introduce my friend to that person, but I won't introduce them to them. I'll let them do the whole like, hey, I'm Greg or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's
Because I don't want to be that asshole. I'm like, I would like
Right.
look up on Facebook like, what
So-
the fuck is your name?
If you're watching live, we're not actually dead. You can still hear us. We're frozen on the screen right now. Give me a few seconds to fix it, please. Thank you.
Are you? Are we?
Yeah, apparently we are.
Glad. How long has that been happening? I hope it was like when I forgot the name.
Yeah, no,
Probably.
it was. It started right after that, so you're good.
I've been viewing others
And here we
too.
go.
They're having
There we go.
issues all around. That's yeah.
We're back
Oh
up
my
and
God.
running now, so there you go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot I have to do the whole thing, right? Whole comment thing. Is what you're talking about?
No, no,
You can
no.
literally hear me on there.
The screen froze. That's what I was saying. It's all okay. It's fine. It's okay. We got it.
No, I was commenting my shit, man.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, I mean, Alex, feel free to post some of the links of some of the other
That
artists.
is
who want us to
literally.
check.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna post Veronica's right now.
Yeah, feel free to do that as well.
Okay, it's so weird when you hear the video when you're on the video. It's like
I know. It's hard to get used to, but once you get used to it, you're like,
I'm so delayed. This is so strange.
Okay, I got all of them now.
When we simulcast at the radio station, it's on like a 10-second delay because some of us have problems watching our vocal expressions. Harsh
oh,
man.
Scott, you're such a potty mouth.
No, that's not me. Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna put a counter up on the next screen next time we go. And every time that beep goes off, that counter is gonna trip on the top of the screen. So everybody watching live will see how many times you get bleeped. Because it doesn't censor it out on Facebook or YouTube or anything, but it does on the radio.
It's
Really?
awesome. Well, it depends on what happens on Friday.
I don't know. You fussed at me for reading headlines earlier, so I'm almost scared to do Friday now.
Well, I mean, Friday's when we're supposed to do headlines. So
What is your landing page on your browser? Is it AP News? What is wrong with you?
I mean, we're having Alex on this show. Why are we talking about the AP stuff?
It was a pop-up, okay? As soon as I opened the page, it was right there.
God damn it, pop-ups and
Jeez.
headlines with you.
No, pop-ups and headlines.
I'm sorry, I'm addicted to
That's what I
information.
deal with every day.
Earlier is like what I mean. Our guest is handing out most of the bleeps tonight. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm the worst.
No, we're not doing the radio tonight. So
Yeah, so we good. I was actually going to ask you. I'm like, can I swear? Because I swear.
I mean, personally, I don't care either way, but it's just funny because there's like entire 3-second, 4-second long clips. There's just beep on some of the other stuff.
I wouldn't be able to be on radio.
I'm gonna go back and download them because I was listening to them the other day, laughing hysterically at them. I was like, all right, I'm gonna download these and send them to Harsh. He's gonna love it.
Well.
We'll do a montage for a commercial that way. Listen to the Crayola, it's like beep 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 beep.
I love that. Just have someone with like a sensor.
I know.
Do you guys need friend counseling? No, Joe. This is just me and him. This is normal for us. Okay.
This is an everyday thing. I want to talk to my friend. Damn it.
Now he goes, do you guys need friend counseling? No, we do not. Thank you very much.
I love that. Like everyone could use a little counseling in their life.
No.
No. None of that.
I mean, the problem with counseling is sometimes it messes you up more than you're already messed up. So they'll just add on to the problems.
You gotta open up the doors in order to clear out the shit.
Yeah.
If you're gonna feel shitty for a while, but once you clear out the shit, you're gonna feel a lot more light.
See, that's what good friends are for. That's what the counseling is.
I thought that's what trolling
Gregory
was for.
Mallard says that his art form
good
is
friends,
cooking.
Not just whatever.
That's why I thought that's why people get trolled. It's just for the counseling and the therapy.
And it's like, I love you, bro, but it's like you're a twat.
What did Gregory say?
Gregory said his art form is cooking. And then whenever we were talking about JC being very abusive with his CDs, he said his PC doesn't even have a disk drive. And JC in return stated that he still has DVDs, video games in DVD and compact disc format. What about there are also some Blu-rays too? So that means he's living in 2010. So JC, when you catch up with us, let us know and we'll help you out.
Mm-hmm.
How is a Generation Zer still using technology from 1993? What's going on there?
I don't know. I don't know. Is he stockpiling that in case the internet goes out or something? It's like, Well, hey guys, so
It's going to be like I Am Legend. Poor Will Smith watched Shrek so many times he could recite it word by word.
Oh my goodness.
I've always kept like a couple of DVDs only because like if I ever like move somewhere because you know like you have like a week where you're like you don't have internet or some type of shit like I always like want to watch something. So I have Young Frankenstein. What do I have? Diary of the Dead, and what was the other one? Fuck was it? Oh, Sweeney Todd. Just random DVDs that I just kind of accumulated over the years.
And
I was like,
it's the funniest thing for like the first year me and Olivia were together down here in Louisiana. Within the last couple of years, first year we were together, she's like, "Hey, have you ever seen such and such movie?" I was like, "Yeah, I've seen it. I've got that on DVD." Oh, cool. And then it just became a repetitive thing. It was like every movie I would name, I have that on DVD. It was like, really?
Some people have bookshelves, man. I'm like,
yeah, and then she's like, no, I'm not joking. Look, and she opened up like these 4 cases that she had moved down here, and they were full to the brim with just DVDs. I was like, Jesus.
But did you open them up and there's no disc?
Oh no, they're all in there. They're all in there, and they're all like.
They're organized too. I've been to these houses. They come with a binder and a booklet, and it's like, here, pick a movie. I don't like.
I used to have one of those things in my truck when I was a teenager.
That's the smart way to do it.
I had when I was a teenager. I used to have one of those big CD books in my truck.
Yes.
Right. I remember those binders for music mostly, not necessarily for DVDs.
But it would be smart though.
No.
JC Bellick says
that was the list. It was written out. It wasn't the actual DVDs. That was the list. So it was just like pages of list titles.
JC says
they couldn't fit that many DVDs within that binder. No way.
JC says now I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have bought this myself. He owns a King of the Hill complete series set on DVD, and it costed him $249 nearly 2 years ago now. Jesus. Well, I mean, he's in New Zealand. I mean, or Australia.
Damn it, Bobby. What did I tell you about playing with my guitar?
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I sell propane and propane accessories right here at Strickland Propane.
Damn it, Bobby. Why does my guitar smell like belly button?
Belly? What exact smell is belly button?
I don't know.
You don't know the smell of belly button? Come on.
Wow,
it's like rancid, like it's rancid. Oh my God! For some reason, when you went to go pick up your cigarette, I thought you were in your belly button and went to go smell it.
No. It's not Friday night yet, ma'am.
Well,
thank you
Dad,
very much.
I was just trying to be like string cheese, so I put cheese in the guitar.
So belly button smell is exactly like gauged ears smell if someone doesn't clean their gauges. That's
just disgusting. Thank you for that imagery. We greatly appreciate that.
Okay.
That's why.
And for all those guys who haven't eaten dinner yet,
I'm here just to help you learn,
For all those people who haven't eaten dinner yet, this show has been brought to you by
belly button.
There you go, by earwax.
Belly button cheese.
Yeah, by Gauge cheese. It's the new scent from Calvin Klein.
I'll throw up.
Jesus
Christ. So funny.
This show went like completely south. Thanks a lot, Harsh. You just ruin everything. God damn it.
I say that first episode was like the most memorable one for me.
Oh God, it's so great.
The first episode was pretty much like every downhill episode we ever have, which is pretty much every episode. So, I mean, it's... Luann is Hank's Viagra. Don't ever badmouth Hank Hill on this show again, sir. Never again shall you ever do that.
damn it, Bobby, why did you have to tell everybody that she was my Viagra?
That does it. That does it. Robert, you did it. And you know what's coming. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Choose virtual background.
Oh, jeez.
Where's it at? Here it is. There it is.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
This is not an illusion.
That is beautiful.
the guy on the right looks
And on
like
this
Barry
week's episode
Manilow.
of Chris Angel's Mind Freak.
Oh my God.
Oh my fucking God.
Every time you show that, every time I see that photo, I just like
Lose it.
you
Look
know,
at
it's the funniest thing because I remember one time Robert Walker was telling me a story about like how people don't like being compared to celebrities. And he was like, well, one time I was on a cruise and some gay man's call said I look like a younger Barry Manilow. And I'm like, Robert, you do look like a younger Barry Manilow. And he's like, shh. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
that.
He's like, what the fuck? And then it just took
JC
it.
JC
And
Bellick
then,
says
other
we
people
should.
saw it and it took on its own life from there. So
JC
You guys wanna
Bellick says we should watch 2Gs and a Key. It's about an action movie about two gangsters who deal drugs for a drug lord and get in trouble with them time after time until there's only one left and he has to take over the empire. Okay, so basically a story about the United States government.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or was it Boardwalk Empire?
Basically,
sounds like it.
that's
sounds like Boardwalk Empire.
and yeah, Happy says, thank you for improving the atmosphere. Alex, nice to see you on. And obviously we're too ugly for Happy Cannibal, and we appreciate the sentiment.
Clearly.
Hey, you guys, do you want to see my funniest tattoo?
Sure.
Yes. As
Do you
long
like
as it
you,
doesn't get
you
us
know
a
Steve
panhammer.
Buscemi?
Oh my God. Don't tell. That is great.
Wow.
That is great. That is absolutely awesome.
Is that him as a zombie?
No, that is him as
That's
the
him as Crazy Eyes.
crazy eyes from the Water Boy. No, yeah, from the Water
Boy,
Boy.
Mr. Deeds.
Or Mr. Deeds. It was one of those. I mean, he played
Oh,
And
crazy.
Big Daddy, but mostly Mr.
God.
Deeds.
That is freaking awesome. I
That
used to
is-
take those eyes and like Photoshop them on every freaking thing.
Dude, what's really funny is like Snapchat filters and like anything with a filter will pick it up. So you can like change it.
Oh, whoever did you do that? Someone, whoever did that is brilliant. It's like spot on.
Dude, right? I love it, dude. I love it. It's so funny because I went to go to him to get one tattoo, and I saw like sitting there, like, bro, is that Steve Buscemi? He goes, yeah. I'm like, if that's here in a year, I'm getting him. And I went back in a year and it was still there. I'm like, schedule it.
And you know what's great is about tattoos is that I've always been told that you're supposed to get tattoos that mean something.
Ugh.
So
You can't, dude. Like,
no. That is a testament to your personality. And I absolutely love it. That is completely awesome.
I have the most random fucking tattoos, but like that you could possibly. Look at, oh my God.
The stick man SpongeBob. Really?
And this is Austin Burton shit. Like I got random shit. I got fucking handsome Squidward.
Wow, that's awesome.
She's a human sticker bomb. I love it.
Yeah, me hoy. I like tattoos that make me laugh. That's what I like. You know,
Right.
'cause
At
laughing
least At least
I'm
have creative
serious about
tattoos.
Tattoos that aren't serious.
I like them when they you know, I have to enjoy it. You know, it's gonna be on me. Like yeah, it can mean something. I have stuff that means something to me, but like most of the time it's just because I fucking and crazy.
Right, but at least your tattoos are like interesting and creative. Scott's tattoos are just about him being a Viking and like
Are you a
skull
Viking?
stuff.
No.
No.
But he has
Oh, but
runes on him.
the
I
guy,
mean, I
the guy
have
who did I'm sorry, the guy
Viking
who did
runes on my
Chevy was,
fingers. I have
Chad Blank.
like tattoos here on my neck, and I have tattoos on my chest, my arms, and stuff like that. But it's weird shit.
I love weird
like
shit.
Pentagrams
shirt
and
off.
sacred hearts and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Don't stop me to take your shirt off.
No,
Alex wants you to take your shirt off, Scott.
We're not taking Scott's shirt off tonight. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
kid.
It's Wednesday, damn it! I can't take my shirt
It's-
off on a Wednesday.
I can't take my shirt off in public on Wednesdays. Are you crazy? We can only do that on Tuesdays, and it's once a year, and it's called Mardi Gras, and it's only for beads.
I mean, I think I could throw beads from here to where you are,
Wait, where is here?
Chicago.
Well, that'd be a hell of a throw.
I know, right? I think I got a potato gun or potato can.
I can actually see her pulling that off. That's the funny part.
I'll ship.
If I had a balloon that lands in my backyard with beads attached to it some kind of way or another, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dude. Special delivery from Squirrel.
Not from China, from Chicago.
Right, exactly. Alex and I'll be in a balloon throwing beads at your studio.
Robert Walker says he has 10 different girls' names crossed out on him.
I don't know how true that is.
When do you learn?
No, the only way that's funny is if they're all in succession, like in a row.
Yes,
and they all have like the line, the cross through each one. And then the current girl is at the bottom. That's the only way that's a good tattoo.
You'd be really funny too. Hashtag next to them about like why they broke up and shit.
Robert,
right.
We're talking about tattoos, not your old black book from the 90s.
Alex, it would be like hashtag cheater, hashtag snores.
He says just joking. I knew it. He was mentioning girls in his black book from when he was like 30.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
I always thought that kind of strange, like someone just the writing and the stuff. Like, what am I, a book? Am I a ledger?
The ones that get me are the guys that like tattoo their own like last name on their body.
Right.
It's like
we're established 1989 or some bullshit. I'm like,
the year they were born, established 1979. What the fuck? Oh God, so who cares? You were born in 1979. Thank you for advertising that.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, I hate to say this, but there are idiots out there who like to tattoo their vaccination status on their arms.
Ew. What?
I've actually seen that a couple of times.
Are you serious?
Yes, it would be like a copy of their vaccination card. Like, right? Yes.
Yeah.
A copy of their vaccination card. A copy of their vaccination. I got the COVID-19 shot. Nobody cares.
Hey, so is that so they don't have to carry it? Or if they don't actually have it and they just tattoo it, I'm like, oh, I am vaccinated. See, it's like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? That's a tattoo.
The whole dumb thing about that card was that it was handwritten. Like, if you got a copy of the blank card, you could just fill it out. Hey, did you get vaccinated? You have to be vaccinated. Yeah, here's my vaccine.
Yeah.
Just fill out your own card,
Right.
Yep.
Do some phony ass signature. What the fuck?
Jesus.
Shit made no sense.
7 foot, 8 foot punch.
JC said the guys that's spreading rumors about him has his last name tattooed down his arm. That's a fine That's a fine person. That's a fine member of society. There.
Wait. So the guy comedy right now has it tattooed on his arm?
No. The guy that's spreading rumors about him has it.
What rumors are they spreading?
I have no idea.
Ask him.
Just
asking you, sir.
Okay.
Just to say,
Alex would like to know the tea. She would like to know the gossip.
Knows the tea, please. I'm out of drink. So
she needs to know the tea. Yeah, she's out of drink. So please give her tea. It's like the weirdest damn show. The
Oh,
hell?
so
Who's ringing?
we brought up other forms of art forms and stuff. Do you play music? Do you cook? Do you,
I do not play music. I do sing karaoke occasionally. And when I do want to cook, I can throw down, but I don't really throw down. I'm kind of too lazy to do that because I'm doing way too much shit. So
Hey.
I'm like half the time it's like mornings I'll have like a smoothie or like eggs, if anything. Um, and then lunch, might eat lunch. Dinner, probably going to get something. Kind of a thing. You know, sometimes I just like, I'm so busy between my job, and I also have another side job that like, oh yeah, I also work for my buddy Terrell, who owns Dark Horse Catering. We're a pop-up chef business. He's amazing. He throws the fuck down. He has taught me some shit in the kitchen. Like I'll prep for him himself, or basically go to breweries or private events, and we like pop up, serve food, and break it
That's
I'm
awesome.
a little bit biased, but also with the
out. I should probably tag
all artists should be pampered and provided for because they busy creating art. You take them away from their heart space, and then have got to do dishes or cook.
I gotta do
This isn't
fucking
my art form.
And Joe
what
Logan
the
says
Actually,
there's
I do like doing dishes. I don't know why. I think it's because I like a clean kitchen.
Joe, there is a country song titled that the name is "People Are Crazy," but there, the Doors made that same song, right?
Yeah.
Who are
Dark
you asking?
Horse Grilling Catering.
That's my other side job, Dark Horse.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he throws out in the kitchen, man. That man is a freaking genius with food.
Oh,
So
and
he
speaking of
does like private
tattoos,
parties and stuff. Oh yeah.
speaking of tattoos, JC just gave me a little bit of information from Australia that Post Malone just recently got banned from a nightclub in Perth for face tattoos.
Really?
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
I want a face tattoo, but it'd be really small. It'd be like this big.
Don't get the teardrop. You have to kill someone in order to have that, don't you?
Like be a teardrop. It's gonna be a little rune.
A little rune.
A little
What kind of rune?
It'd be a love rune, or like a Viking love rune.
A Viking? Okay. I don't know which one that is. I actually have to go and look up what the ones I have, but I mean, they have like all kind of weird meanings. I have a bunch of them.
Nice. I got some hand ones too. Oh,
Yeah.
do you know what this is?
No.
Come on, you know what this is. If
I
you've seen a
can't
lot of
see it.
movies.
I can't see it. No, I don't. It looks like Aladdin. Well, one of them does. I can't see. What is it? Tell me.
Fifth Element, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
that's the symbols for each one of the elements. Okay, now I get it.
So this one is wait, sorry.
I
This
couldn't
one's
see
water.
the lines.
Air, earth, and fire. And then fifth element is love.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
my
That
favorite.
was actually one of my most favorite movies of the 90s. The
That
Fifth
is my
Element.
fucking favorite sci-fi movie.
Every time I hear chicken, I think of her voice. Chicken.
Chicken, good.
Good.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
You know what else I want to get tattooed on this random arm? I'm gonna get like popsicle sticks, but made out of meat. Are you a human?
Are you a human?
Identify as a
Meat popsicle.
Meat popsicle.
I identify as a meat popsicle.
Meat popsicle. I've been wanting that one for so long. I actually found like a picture of like a popsicle like online, just some fucking random like image. It's literally like the popsicle sticks that you pull apart, but they're made out of meat.
Oh God, it's almost like graphically horrible.
It's cute.
It's ironically funny and graphically horrible all at the same time.
I found that one when I found my my fucking octopus banana.
Your octo banana.
Chad did that one too. Chad, the one who did my Steve Buscemi, he did that one too.
Octo banana. That is awesome. Wow.
I literally saw like a picture online of like that thing's amazing.
Oh,
and I showed it to Chad, and he gave me this magical fucking thing. Speaking of things I find online, I
JC
found
JC Bellick also says that they don't allow red shoes in that same club. Okay, now and now that's just weird.
yeah, that's very strange. So hey, so one of my other tattoo artists, his name is Bobby. His name Bob. You can find him as a Blink, Bobby Blink, Bobby Blink. I told him one day that I want a C-Rex, and he goes, "What?" I'm like, "You heard me." So this man, right, draws me up a C-Rex. Let me show you this shit. This shit's magical.
What is a C-Rex?
Like come on, T-Rex, seahorse.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know the con.
He threw me this guy.
That
Right?
is
But then
awesome.
also he gave me this. It's a toy puffer tops.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome.
My tattoo artists are amazing. They give me all the random bullshit that I want. See, that's something I actually want to get into too. Is like trying to do tattoos, because you can buy like literally a whole fucking kit just online, and just basically you could buy like they're like thick sheets of like pretty much silicone that you can practice on instead of like practice on people, because you don't necessarily want to practice on a person.
You can buy hunks of meat from the store.
Oh,
Wait.
you can do that. The tattoo on, I guess. I don't want to do that. I haven't had meat in 5 years.
Are you a vegan or just a vegetarian?
I was vegan for 4 years, and I started eating fish again last winter, because I went to California, and I had one bite of fish, and I was like, let out of cage, pretty much. So now I'm pescatarian. Yeah, no meat for 5 years, man.
You're not.
I feel way better. Let's put it that way.
Heart shares your views as far as that's concerned.
Heart?
Yep.
Hi, Heart.
But obviously, I'm a carnivore, so I can't say the same. Although tonight was a pretty vegetarian meal. I had fried fish, French fries, and a salad.
Pescatarian. That's pescatarian.
Yeah, well, same thing. Whatever. I don't know. That's what I wanted to eat, so that's what I eat.
Fine. And you don't have to fucking explain it to me. You do whatever you want to do, buddy. I was never one of those pushy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that are like, I would be like on those vegan chats, and I would get like real upset with them because they would just like first of all, they were fighting with each other too about some dumbass shit. I'm like, you guys are the reason people hate us. Like, calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, do your part and educate people, but don't fucking berate people. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, everybody has a different path, so shut us the fuck up. That shit just kind of annoys the fuck out of me.
I don't even like educating people. Just go learn yourself.
Figure it out. Honestly, once you realize, like, if you stop doing certain things, you realize what it affects in your body, and like whether it affects you positively or negatively. You know what I mean? And you will never know until you do it. It's like some people, like my friend was vegan for years, and she started eating fish again because she had to, because she had really, really low iron, and no matter what she was eating, it just wasn't, and she's very health conscious, you know what I mean? But she just needed something, and so she started eating fish again, and she felt really bad about it. I'm like, girl, just, you know what? Do what's good for you. Like, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, if
Like,
it helps you, don't worry about, don't do it for the sake of the lifestyle. Do it for the sake of your health.
Right. Like, like, you have to worry about your main character, because you are the main character in your story. Without your main character, there is no story.
Right.
And me, I'm just an asshole, and I'll eat anything that doesn't try to eat me first.
Are you running away from the things that eat you first? I'm confused.
No, I don't run away from them. I attack them.
Now I'm picturing him going after squirrels and stuff. You're not trying to eat me. Come here.
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
I'm from Louisiana. We literally, if we don't eat something, we'll figure out a way to cook it so we can eat it.
Check. Touché. Alligator's pretty chewy.
Alligator tastes like chicken.
Yeah, but it's chewy chicken.
Like chewy. You know what that reminds me of? Like calamari. Like when you get it cooked a certain way. Yeah, it's like the more you chew it, the bigger it gets. It's like, what's that?
That is so true. Oh my God. Now I'm just going to think about that every time.
And you can't swallow it. It's like, why is this getting bigger? This is not right. This
It's literally like chewing a rubber band.
right.
Oh,
The
God.
more you chew it, the bigger it gets. It's like, what the hell is it? No, but we do have a lot of seafood down here, obviously.
Really?
Yeah, obviously. We're in the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, it doesn't matter. All of it tastes like crude oil, but it's fine.
It's got good tea.
Oh, my God. Wait, where are you at exactly?
I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, y'all eat crawfish, crayfish?
Crawdaddies.
Crawfish. We call them crawfish.
Eat that on the regular?
Do I? Well, yeah. I mean,
Mud bugs.
they're not mud bugs.
They're mud bugs.
Well, I mean, technically, all crustaceans are bugs, but
Yes, they are.
we won't get into that.
No, they are. I mean, I get it. But some in the some are in the ocean, some are in the mud.
Right. Well, I mean, lobsters and crawfish are very, very close cousins.
It's bug places.
Lobster, no, shrimp and crawfish.
No, lobster and crawfish.
Shrimp.
No, look it up. God damn it! Google is your friend.
With you.
Shrimp look nothing like crawfish. Damn it!
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, they absolutely do. They just don't have that hard candied shell.
Right. It's the difference between
candy.
It's the difference between a mortician and a funeral.
See,
and
if she
embalmer.
thinks, if you think that crawfish have a hard candy shell, have I got a surprise for you?
You're the one with the shell on it.
They JC Bellick says they call shrimp prawns there. That just sounds like a really reflected fart.
I thought prawns are different.
Yeah, in India they call them prawns. They call shrimp
aren't
prawns
prawns different?
I think they are here, but they're not there. They're there. It's all prawn.
It's all prawns,
right? Even in India they call them prawns.
But like, I thought prawns are bigger.
I don't know. I don't think so because we have like tiger shrimp and stuff down here that's like huge.
Are they're not tigers, they're prawns.
They're like black with yellow stripes. Do what now? What was that, Harsh? I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Crawfish and eels and shrimp. That's like that's like differentiating between an undertaker and a mortician, isn't it?
Pretty much, because one's salt water and the other one's fresh water. And they don't have the same body structure or the same type of meat or anything. And they're nothing alike. So yeah, I would say you're right. Even though Miss Alex tried to claim that crawfish were the same as shrimp, but it's okay. It's completely okay.
I feel like it's closer than a lobster, but again, right?
The only similarity between a shrimp and a crawfish is that their heads, their bodies, like are on the front of their bodies, like their brain and their
what?
They have a tail, a big tail that pushes them through the water. That's the only similarity that they have. I mean, other than that, they're not similar at all.
I don't know. When the shell's on the shrimp, I still gotta break them break them legs. You know what I'm saying?
Shellfish is shellfish, isn't that how it goes?
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Shellfish is not just shellfish. Oh my God.
Shellfish has a shell on it.
Right. If it's a shell, it's shellfish.
It's like the difference between a moth and a butterfly. No, it's not. They're not even close to the same thing. That's like, okay, it's like comparing a cat with a dog. They're not even the same species of animal.
Not even, no, that's not the right comparison.
No, yeah.
Okay, or
have to go-
comparing a
It's like
person
cat
with
with
it.
a lion.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's okay.
Then
That would
that's
be the
like
comparison between a
African
lobster.
lion and a American mountain lion.
Oh,
You know, they're
bullshit.
different.
No, it's it's that would be the comparison between a lobster and a crawfish.
What's happening?
You know, like lion and cat, lobster, crawfish. Crawfish shrimp is like human rodent.
Humans are rodents. What are you talking about?
Well, I know some that do look like rodents, but that's beside the point.
I know some that act like rodents.
Humans
that's the
that look
big
like
man
rodents.
mentality.
Wait. Okay, JC just said something in the comments. He said they pronounce color as color.
Yeah, they spell it that way, and everywhere
but
else but America, they spell it that way.
Canada isn't lazy to either. We put a U before
Yep.
the R.
In
Robert
India, it's
Walker
the same
says-
way.
Yeah, no. Well, America don't make no
They're
damn
not
sense.
sea cockroaches. Oh my God, what is wrong with you people? They're not sea cockroaches. For one, a crawfish is in fresh water, Robert.
They're mud bugs. Damn it!
It's a freshwater crustacean.
Oh God!
It's a freshwater bug.
Freshwater crustacean.
Crustacean. We're not calling them bugs. Okay?
Tell them a bug.
What's the difference between a crustacean and a bug?
Yes.
A crawfish.
Okay? That's all we're leaving it at that.
How
Crusty bug. Crusty bug.
Crusty bugs.
Yeah, crustacean is like, yeah, it's like a crab, lobster, shrimp, or a barnacle. So
Barnacle. A barnacle is a crustacean? You
yep.
can't eat barnacles, can you?
I wouldn't try, but I'm sure
Don't
someone.
fishing wrong. Just go out in the boat, and then the boat will catch the barnacle.
Tyler Johnson refers to pallet camp. Jesus. And I think we just like ruined Miss poor Alex. She's like gone off the frame now.
Yeah, we're all chatting about art, and now we're mud bug triggered.
We went
I
from
didn't
art
do
to
it,
mud,
okay?
but
It's not my fault.
we went from art to mud bugs.
It's not my fault.
This is what happens when you have Bowser in charge of the ones and twos.
See,
How is this my? I'm not responsible for the program lineup, sir. Thank you very much. I just like turn knobs and push buttons and shit. Okay.
I just love when I said Bowser in the ones and twos, and he just said Scott just assumed it was him.
How dare you tell me how to do my job, huh?
Don't worry, the Mario Brothers are nowhere near you tonight. Don't worry. You can keep Princess Toadstool kidnapped as long as possible.
Sorry?
JC Bellick says, do you know when he was really young on YouTube that he saw an Israeli clown rapping about his cows and his parents getting abducted on a farm? All right.
Meow. Guys, this is Bart.
Hi, Bart.
Hi, Bart.
Bart is 9 years old. She knows 7 tricks.
7 tricks.
You actually got a cat to stay still long enough to teach you tricks. That is amazing.
Oh, dude, she'll do anything for treats. You kidding me? She's a little fatty. I just started training her last year. She'll never bite or scratch you. She just complains.
No.
Right, Bibbas? She's like, I hate this. She's like, I didn't plan to be on TV tonight, all right?
How can you say you love Bart if you cut off his balls? Why is that even a question?
What?
No, she has her claws. What the fuck?
No,
I wouldn't
balls. His balls. Bart
Oh,
is
no,
a
it's
female.
girl. Bart's a girl. Princess
Even I
Bartholomew
caught that.
said,
She kept calling it she. So that would mean it doesn't have any testicles, Clifton. How
"God,
dare
Clifton,
you?
read a book, Jesus."
Apparently, Clifton is doesn't understand the difference between males and females. Apparently,
It's because he heard Bart, and everyone always does that. I'm like, what's really funny? When I got Bart, she was
Clifton
like
goes,
2 months old.
Clifton says, thank goodness.
What?
Welcome to the show, Alex. This is how it is on every episode.
I love it. I'm like, this shit got out of control. I like it.
well, you should come on more often.
Down. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Clifton says that thank goodness, and Clifton also says a hole is a hole.
Hey, every
Right.
hole is a goal.
I'm not really sure where you go from there, but Tyler says spray and neuter your cats.
I love her. So it's just random.
I mean, just don't say that phrase around R. Kelly or something
response
like
was
that.
priceless. I have absolutely no idea where we go from here.
Well, the only thing I'll say is don't say the phrase "every hole is a goal" in front of an R. Kelly type.
Oh God.
Then R.
He might wind up peeing
But if
on
they're
you.
already thinking it, it's probably already going to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't put an idea in someone's head that's not over there.
I mean, there's
Howie
certain live
says to
streamers.
send
If
him-
you say that in front of them, you might give them the wrong idea. We won't mention any names, but
Is it true that there's a Ned Flanders from Canada? That would be a Hart Honer question there.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
Well, howdy ho, neighbor.
Action to that was adorable.
Heidi ho, neighborino.
I mean, of course there is. Are you kidding me?
How's the old kiddly kids?
religious, kind. We're known to be too polite and
Yep.
religious.
Yep.
Oh,
Slightly
and also,
polite.
too weird.
Howie wants you to send him a friend request. Of course you do, Howie. Or he's just going, no.
Well,
No, you take those eyeballs back, sir. Don't put those eyeballs in my threads.
offensive. You're offending me with your eyeballs. Oh my fuck.
Ugh.
I had a comment about something. I don't know. We went to other place.
What was the comment?
No clue.
It was somewhere in there.
Oh,
We-
it has
we-
something to do with art, I think.
We strive to promote amnesia, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, yeah. Does that come? Do you have unfinished pieces that you're like, oh, I don't want to get to that. I'll get to that later. Or
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I have bags of them.
mm,
So
I have like literal I have so many things. Like this is one of them I have to finish. This one's almost finished, but it has to be cleaned up.
oh, look at that. Awesome.
Looks very similar to one of Hart's paintings.
I know
Arts and
that's
designs.
that's like
Because you can tell, like it's kind of sloppy up in these areas and there.
Oh, yeah,
know?
that's going back to the circle of all, getting straight lines, and
Yep.
it ain't easy.
Pain in the ass. But now that I have better brushes, I can probably do it. So
Mm.
yeah. Telling you that the tools are necessary. Like whether you're like a fucking mechanic, construction worker, a painter, no matter what you're doing, you have to have the right tools. Like because
Yep.
if your tools suck, doesn't matter how good you are, you know?
Oh, that's another excuse that, oh, well, you can still do it and get it done another way. Yeah, maybe,
I'm
but
not
it's
MacGyver,
a
damn
lot
it.
harder much more time consuming, pain
Right.
in the ass.
Pain in
Like,
the ass.
yeah, I can get it done in a few seconds, or or all
Or I just
day
get
long.
frustrated and I fucking smash it with a hammer because I've done that
Yeah,
before.
I don't want to do that because I'd rather just
Like
no.
I've done full pieces, like full like wire wrap pieces when I was like first starting off, and because they weren't, because I'm a slight perfectionist, not a slight, I'm a perfectionist. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain things, and if I notice that there's like something wrong with it, like I will redo the entire thing, type shit. You know what I mean? But back when I was first starting off, and I was like, I would finish a piece and I would fucking hate it so much because I was way too hard on myself because it was the mental illness in me that we were talking about at the beginning. That I would just look at it and I would just take my fucking little rubber, like my little rawhide mallet, and I just fucking smash the shit out of it. Ugh! I would take out the stone first though, because I gotta protect the stones.
Awesome. Well, that being said, with mental challenges like that, Robert Walker wants to know your opinion on the moon landing, and do you think it was legit?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And that's honestly that's what it comes down to is I don't fucking know. Because I honestly I question everything. So I don't have a yes or a no answer to you for you that. Besides the fact that the government lies to us all the time, so why would they lie to us about that? But also, I don't fucking know.
But
And now the most important question: do you care?
Nope. Not a
There you
fucking
go. There's your
fucking bit.
answer.
You know why? It doesn't affect me.
Mm.
I've learned to just not. I've learned to not let something that doesn't directly affect me into my energy field because why am I gonna put energy into that when it's not doing me any good? I question everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let it affect my energy or my emotions because fuck that. I got too much shit going on, you know?
JC Bellick says you guys are nearly 40 and above, and I'm here just about to turn 26. Thank you for
the-
calling
Okay.
us all old. We appreciate
only the
that.
people on the right are
How
near
old do you think I
40.
am, sir?
Only the people on the right are near 40.
Do you really think I'm near 40, you fuck?
Only the
Wow.
people.
JC, she's going to kick your ass, and I'm going to laugh.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
FYI,
pay-per-view
only
event.
on the people on the right side of the screen are near 40.
Sunday.
I don't know where I am on the screen.
Oh, wait,
You're
that
on
was
the
the wrong
left side
of
with
thing.
me. So.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
bet.
Yeah, only the people on the right side are either near 40 or past 40. And in Bowser's case, I'm not sure.
I'm 156.
Yeah. I'm like 70 years old, but
Sunday. At the Baton Rouge River Center Complex, it's going to be Alex Thomas versus JC Pellick. Live from pay-per-view.
I'll kill you with kindness. Don't worry.
Kill with kind. I thought you said
And
you was
of
going to
course,
kill his
Tyler
cat.
says,
I was like,
see, I like
weird.
her. She can kick my ass.
Aw, love that.
Robert Walker was saying he's guessing you're about 29.
Oh my God, we have a
Thanks.
Gerardism.
I'm not.
Clifton says he has a black cat and it's magic.
That's awesome.
That's the name, or is it actually magic?
No, in Clifton, I think it's actually magic.
I love that.
It probably phases in and out of existence knowing Clifton.
Oh, that's cool. Quantum physics, brah.
It's Schrodinger's cat unboxed. Is the cat actually dead or alive? You can't see it, so you don't know. Oh my goodness.
See, how many cats were tortured because of that, man? Don't listen to anything about that craziness and feed the animals. Don't. That's torture and animal cruelty. Horrid. Don't do it.
We have to laugh about it now, though. Okay, it's already over.
I mean,
It
it's
already happened.
this happened like
It already happened.
2,000 years ago or whatever, or several hundreds. You know, I mean,
Clifton says she's from hell. I'm a wizard.
But the cat
that's
is from hell.
great.
That makes sense.
That's great. That's great, Clifton. It's
What's the cat's
actually
names, though?
magic. She's my familiar.
Oh, Bart's my familiar, but she's an asshole.
It's probably because you named her Bart.
Hey, I didn't know she was a boy. And also, you know what's really funny? I brought her to the vet like when I got her at 2 months old, and the vet's like, "Do you know Bart's a girl?" I'm like, "Had no idea." He goes, "Do you want to change her name?" I'm like, "Why? It's a fucking cat."
You could have changed
You
it to
fucking understand
Bartholomina.
gender? What the fuck? She doesn't care.
Bartholomina
Plus-
Thomas.
Plus, her fucking her meow is so masculine. It's hilarious.
Did you just
Oh, she's a
assume the cat's
trans
gender?
cat. She's a trans cat.
She had
Degenerate.
just assumed the cat's gender. You heard that, didn't you?
Well, they told me
Bart,
she was
how
a-
are you
they
today?
told me she was a fucking boy, and I was like, I bet. I don't fucking know how to check. And she was like 2 months old when I got her.
A masculine meow.
No, you should hear her. I'm hearing meows like this. Wow, wow, wow.
Maybe
My
she
God,
had a smoking habit.
So your cat's a hermaphrodite? Is that what you're telling us?
Oh
No,
God! Wait.
I just think that she's a fucking butch. All right, leave her alone.
Bart, how are you today? Meow.
That's literally what it is. I have this fucking TikTok video of her where I'm like at home alone. I'm like, hey, Bart, you want to take a shot with me? And she goes, no. Like, did you just tell me no?
Damn.
She's staring at me, dude, because she knows I'm talking about her. What's up?
Did you just bow up at your cat? She literally just bowed up at her cat. Like, sup, bro?
She knows what's up, right?
The fuck you think you gonna
Yeah,
do?
it's
Huh?
hard not to spit my
You should
drink.
see her face right now. She's like this. She's staring at me mad. Baby girl, it's okay.
Jesus.
She's so
Oh,
funny.
well, sometimes they're little buggers, right? I mean,
Are you kidding me? All the time. The fuck? She's a fucking turd.
Sometimes.
She's a fucking turd. She's just mad because she can't go outside.
You-
She's used to like being outside, like hanging out, but there's like too many feral cats where I am right now, and I'm like, I can't afford to take her to the vet.
has she ever messed up any of your art pieces? Just like, fuck you.
So my desk here, so she likes to climb up on this desk and go hang out on the window over here. So
Mm.
all the things like drying, either in resin or just paint in general, like underneath things, and she'll jump up and the whole fucking desk shakes. And it'll just knock, and then the box I have over it will like knock into the resin, and it's just like stuck on it. I have it in fucking harshes actually.
Well, why
She
don't
fuck-
you just like?
Remember I told you I had to redo the resin a couple different times?
Can't you
Yeah.
like just anchor the desk to the wall or something to keep that from happening? Or
It's not my desk. It's not my place. Type of shit. Like I basically stay at my girl's house. This is my art studio. This desk, and there's my bed. This is the living room. That's where I live.
still nice.
It's a lot.
I mean, if you have what you need, it doesn't really matter at that point.
Doesn't matter.
At least it's not a house made of pallets, and it has
Actually-
air conditioning and heat.
It does.
You're already 2 steps
I'm not
ahead of an
complaining.
entire colony in Oklahoma.
God.
I'm like definitely not complaining about it. It's like I just like this isn't even my desk. She basically gave me her desk to be